Hi guys, I am Dave from Apple Tips and I'm back with a new video. And yeah, this is a teardown video, but not your usual phone teardown video. In this video, I'm going to tear down my point and shoot. And the reason I'm doing that is not because I'm crazy and I want to break my camera, is that my camera broke and does not want to turn on. And I want to tear down this camera to know if this camera can have any repair performed on. And if you ask me, this is enough yapping and we should get started because this is a lot of work. So, as always, without further ado, let's get started. So let's get to work. I've just asked Claude AI to make me a step-by-step guide on how to tear down this camera, and unfortunately it is not exactly a teardown guide for this camera. It's just a step-by-step guide inspired on other similar models. I'm going to put my phone here and I'm going to start. So first of all, it says power off the camera, remove the battery and SD card, and unfortunately this camera cannot be turned on, but the battery is inside. I'm going to put this one aside and I'm going to take my Phillips 00 screwdriver from Temu, the fidget spinning one. And I'm going to remove the screws on the side. All of them. And as I'm doing this, please note that I've never done this thing before and I might damage something even more than the camera is at the moment. Even though I don't want that, it is highly possible to happen. Well, first let's remove this lanyard here that kind of bothers me while doing the tear down here. Yeah, this was really hard to remove because of that thick thing. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to remove this screw here. I think this is the last screw on this silver side. Yeah, I'm correct. I don't know how to do something on this camera. I'm just removing random screws at the moment. Sorry for long silent parts, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. To be more visible on camera, I've just removed every single screw on the side of this camera. Maybe I think I cracked that. Oh, fortunately I didn't. But I might crack it while performing this. Let me quickly take a guitar opening pick. Sorry, it's not a guitar pick, even though it looks like one. Guys, please stop saying that these are guitar picks. They are not. Not really sure what I'm doing and why I'm doing this. I've just removed this. Pretty nice. The insides of this camera don't really look bad by any means. Samsung, if you're watching this, please take note. This 2012 camera inside looks better than the insides of the 2026 S26 Ultra. Yeah, and what I'm doing now. Let's continue checking our guide. How can I detach the LCD cable? Where is it? I don't know what I'm doing here and why I'm doing this. Just remove another random screw, which kind of helped. Not really, but it did kind of help. Oh yeah, it did help a lot. I now can remove the buttons. Yeah, don't do this at home, what I'm doing right now, removing ribbon cables with a tweezer, because you can damage them. Not sure if I did that. Now let's also detach the LCD. I might succeed in tearing this down, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to reassemble it. Hopefully I will, but I also don't have high hopes. Let me take my metal spudger. My tip here is to use metal spudgers if you are having professional toolkits, only if the part you're working on, it's also made of metal. And one more screw here that I didn't know about and probably would have never seen, because it's a black screw, and I really hate black screws because black screws are very hard to see. Alright, so we managed to take this one again without breaking anything, which is a lot to me. Now I'm going to remove one more ribbon cable here, and we're going to start with this side. You have to be very careful. Look, while you're working with ribbon cables, you have to gently shake it just like this in order to remove it safely. Just look how I'm removing ribbon cables safely. By gently shaking them. Now let's remove one more PH00 screw here. I think this will really help us in removing... I hate the Temu screws magnetizing properties. They truly suck at magnetizing their screwdrivers. Temu, if you're watching this, please improve your magnetizing on your screwdrivers. A real precision screwdriver is magnetic. I know this is just $2, but please. Okay, one more black screw. And here. There are a lot of micro logic boards in this. Sorry, circuit boards, not logic boards. There is a big, this is a big ass transistor here. Oh, I can actually remove this. Oh, let's remove the sensor. Alright. Sorry for not talking too much, but I'm not sure what I'm doing here either. Yeah, I'm not thinking this great thing is going back there. I'm really glad I didn't break anything while doing this. Not really sure how I managed to just do that. Let's just take this small speaker thing. This is a speaker, yeah. Out. One more screw here. It's my first time tearing down a point and shoot camera, and I think it's going to be my last. It's not really my thing. Phones are easier to work with. Truly. I truly think that. Like right now, what is this being held by? I mean, there isn't any more visible screws in here, and I still cannot take this out. Oh, the flash on it, I think it's the one holding us back from removing. Guys, be very careful when working with flashes like this. They can actually make a short, and because they hold very high voltage, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I know it's my maybe 100th time saying that, but truly I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I don't really know how to remove this flash by any means, but there should be a way of removing it, even though this is not really, does not look like it is. Sure should be. How in the world I'm going to manage to remove this battery tray here? Did it? I removed it. Right, and what now? I'll take this one out too. Again, something it's holding us back from removing it. Don't know what is doing that. I'm doing something, I'm not sure what can I do in order to remove this motherboard from the camera here. Let's just remove this white thing, maybe that's the problem. And also the little spring. That almost gave me a heart attack. I thought I lost that little spring. And the battery would have been cooked. The camera would have been cooked if I had lost that. Yeah, applying too much pressure on this isn't a good idea because it's a plastic frame and I can indeed break it if I'm not really careful what I'm doing. Yeah, let me quickly ask Claude AI what should I do in this position. I'll come back. Guys, never use AI for electronics repair. I broke the board. Look. Look. That's due to the fact that I've followed AI for this repair. Or whatever this was. Anyway, that was not something good. Also, besides that, I've also broke some soldered connections, but this isn't the biggest problem because I will solder them back. Not now because I'm out of flux, but I will in my life once. But now let's take a look at the sensor. I'm not sure if I will ever reassemble this, but today it isn't that day. Also, should I? Remove the frame from the display? Of course not, I'm not going to do that. Now let's focus on the sensor of the camera. Like, let's just remove every little screw I have here. I really am curious what's inside of these small camera sensors. I know I should not have did this teardown in the first place, but now I did. I've made my choice. So I'll have to stick with it till the end, and hopefully you guys are going to stick till the end. Sorry for dropping that. That was not planned. I've removed some more screws, which I'm not sure really helped me with anything. I've never worked on a camera before. It's my first time. I'm still learning. And the first thing I've learned today is never use AI for any kind of electronics repair. It really sucks. Is this T2? No way. No way. The T2 screwdriver is not useless. There's just no way T2 screwdriver is not useless. I'm so happy. Yeah, this is T3. The T2 screwdriver is useless. Hopefully I'm not... This sensor, it's too small. I thought the sensor in this camera was bigger than my iPhone 16 Pro, but turns out is not. Pretty cool. Now that we turn down the sensor, I think it's time to go back to our frame and take a look at the lens. I'll also have to solder. What? Where that came from? Yeah, I'll have to replay this while editing, because I'm not sure where those came from. Let's remove this white sticker here, black sticker, sorry, because this, it's something that will maybe make me break something else. I really hate those kinds of stickers that cover up different stuff. Oh, I think this is the motor of the lens. You know, on point and shoots, lenses go up and down like this. In and out, sorry. I'm so sorry for... Yeah. I know. Oh, yeah. One more screw down here. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is very stupid. And I might regret it later. Does this camera have something with me? Oh, like this. One more housing. Again, how does this work? Oh, I managed to... How am I going to access that screw? Oh, there is a hole up here that will let me screw it. Alright, so removed one more housing that we're going to set aside. I'm not sure I'll ever even try reassembling this. Oh, guys, this is just how it works. As you can see, it just goes in and out, unlike other point and shoots that just goes out while zooming and back in while unzooming. This one goes in and out while zooming. Yeah, this point and shoot was really cool and ahead of its time, but how am I going to look? I'm not sure if I'll be able to go any further, because looking at this mechanism feels very complicated. I cannot imagine how some people know how to fix these things. And apparently there are a lot of people that do that. Just look at this. How does this work? I think I'm going to pack this up. First, firstly, let me put everything back on my table to show you how many pieces are in this camera. Well, I've managed to put everything on my Teardown magnetic project mat that I use every time. Shout out to iFixit for making this wonderful project mat, and the Protect toolkit I use with every repair. I'm not sponsored by iFixit, but I think they're the best brand when it comes to repair stuff, and I will choose their tools over anything in the market, over Linus Tech Tips, Screwdriver Kit, and Kianli. They are great brands. I'm not going to say that they are not, but for me, iFixit will always be the best. And one more thing I have to say, I never thought one of these small point and shoots is that hard to work with and disassemble. And as you probably might have expected, I did break something, and I did break it very badly. I firstly broke the motherboard, and also I broke this little part of the flash. It's around 30% of the flash cover broken, and I'm not sure where that small part went. And truly, that is not important in this moment. And once again, I think there will be a part 2, and where I try to reassemble this back. I'll solder those two boards back together, try to reassemble it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, and I'm not really sure if I'll do that video. It remains to be seen in the future. And also I do have one more broken point and shoot that will be probably having the same fate, and I will disassemble it. But once again, that remains to be seen too. So enough yapping from me. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the Apple Tips channel to see more crazy videos just like this one. And as always, thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So I finished packing it up piece by piece, and now it's time to be stored in my waiting to be repaired bin. So, thanks a ton for watching once again. I'll see you next time.